Okay, so here we are with Chris. Chris is a leader of the Slow Food group in Bedfordshire, is that right?
Bedford and Cambridge.
Okay, so what is slow food?
And slow food is all about education and preserving the ethics, if you like, of food, eating food properly. There's all sorts of fantastic programs for preserving types of food that we no longer grow, for educating children about food. It's a really good movement and it's good fun too.
So should we crack on? What are we making today then?
So this is a slow roasted pork, which actually comes from Caxton, just down the road. And then we're going to serve that over some mashed potatoes and some green veg, which we've got here.
What do we need to do first?
Okay, so we just need to peel these onions and then we're going to make these like legs.
Right, so the pork will sit on top of these?
The pork will sit on these slightly off, and we're going to put a little bit of moisture in with it in terms of some white wine, and that will keep it nice and moist through the cooking process. So we'll take the pork. So we're just going to quickly put a little bit of rapeseed oil, also locally sourced.
Yeah.
Then we're going to get a little bit of salt, and we're going to pop some of that on to really draw the moisture out of the crackling, and that's what produces that really, crunchy, crackly bit that everybody loves that breaks your teeth. We're just going to pop it onto these onions, just to keep it moist.
A good look
Terrific.
there, about a glass.
So, and one for you, and then we're ready to put it in the oven.
So how long is that pork going to be in the oven for?
Well, really a couple of hours for a small piece, a little bit longer for a larger piece.
Yeah.
And then the important thing is to turn the temperature down, otherwise you get a very small piece of pork.
Yeah,
Lots of crackling.
Yeah, so we start with the temperature really hot to get the crackling going,
Yeah.
and then turn it down maybe to about 200, 180.
No, about 140.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
okay.
top it up with a little bit of stock or more white wine if you need to keep it nice and moist.
Yeah.
So we got the pork in the oven. Should we do the veg now?
veggies.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, good portion of garlic. 3 or 4 cloves, I think. I'm just using the inner portion of this. This
That's
nice.
the sweetest bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we've got the spring greens there. Just going to do a few leaves of cabbage for a little bit of contrast. Slice those very finely. Hob's already on. Yep, great, thanks. Generous slug of the oil, most of that will disappear into the greens. In with the garlic first. So that garlic's sizzling beautifully. We don't want it burnt, we just want it a little coloured. Then in with that. And really, this is just going to be stir-fried only for a couple of minutes, literally a couple of minutes. You smell that garlic? Yeah. Marvellous, isn't it? What we need to do now is to take the pork out and let it rest gently on whatever we're going to carve it on. We take the onions out as well and just chop those up.
We're going to deglaze the pan with the wine and some water just to make a...
Yeah, and that just makes a little thin gravy. So the idea is that is, thank you, that's all the tasty bits from the meat juices.
So do you want me to chop these onions to put back in there?
That'd be great, yeah, the ones that are really nice and soft. So you've got a kind of natural, holistic onion gravy coming with this. We'll put this into the jug, and you can see what you've got here is lovely, juicy, moist pork. Contrary to popular opinion, the more you cook it, the softer it is. It's a little bit of mashed potato in here as a base. Okay, so we just take that off there like that. There we go. So you've got 2 lovely pieces of pork there, and then the gravy just around there, a little bit on the juice.
Well, that looks absolutely fantastic.
There you go.
Can't wait to get tucked in.
Good.